So if we're going to talk about life, awe, and inspiration, then one of the most amazing things to perceive must be the solar system within which we live. As I take over some of the responsibilities of moderating this group, I want to promote the aspect of people putting together their own awesome and inspiring pieces of produce. One of the main contributions I'm looking forward to making over the next little while is astrological reports. I am not a professional astrologer, but I love this stuff. Like, look at that. It's just so cool looking. So what I'm going to do is just here and there, now and again, come in and we'll take a little peek at some live action planetary movements and make some calls about what type of celestial plays are being made in our local galaxy. So to start today, let's just take a little peek here at the state of affairs, which is our actual time right now, which is June 15, 2020. Interesting times we live in, that is for sure. So as I tuck right in here, we can see that we just moved out of conjunction between Venus and the Sun. Actually, it's probably still within conjunction. That's where the Sun's going to be powering up the Venus for us and hitting planet Earth, which I guess is a kind of a love bomb situation. The point that I wanted to make here, though, as a really early level look at what's going on astrologically, is some of these big outer planets that are so important and so interesting. So I'm going to back out here just a little bit more because I want to get Pluto into the mix. Pluto is a planet that's way out on the farthest reaches of our solar system. They say that it's not a planet anymore, and I say, bah to that. It's once a planet, always a planet. Anyway, so we've got Pluto out here with its eccentric orbit, which means that the loop that it makes around the sun, which is a long period of time, is not on the same plane as the others. What I wanted to do is skip in here. There's our good old friend Saturn, Kronos. Then we come up next to Jupiter. These three big players, these outer planets, and I'm going to zoom in here to the Earth level point of view and then scoop around one more time to show you what we're looking at here. We've got the Earth here, we've got Jupiter, we've got Saturn, and somewhere over yonder, there it is, Pluto. It's this trio of outer planets, being Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter, that are the heavy hitters of our solar system. The amount of influence that they exert upon the human race is phenomenal. And in fact, I would say that there's probably a great deal of influence from these three planets right now that has a lot to do with what's going on the planet at a societal level. Yeah, these forces are incredible. Now, there's also the astounding and impactful inner planets. But even if we take a little look at what time advance looks like, I'm going to move it forward. We'll start to see that these inner planets, as time moves forward, they move around quite a bit very rapidly, where these outer planets tend to move much more slowly. So if I stop us even right there, and we're already now looking forward to January 2021, and I line up one more time here, planet Earth, we've got over in the distance, we've got Jupiter, Saturn, and perhaps Pluto is still playing in that trio of outer influences. Yeah, right out there. So Pluto's not moving as fast, but Saturn and Jupiter have definitely moved along a little bit. Why I've made this jump, and I'm going to end this video soon, is to show that Jupiter and Saturn and their twinning influence that's happening onto planet Earth right now is going to take place all the way through the year 2020. I'm going to do a jump back right now to actual time, and there's Jupiter and Saturn moved back to where they are for this very day that we're in right now. I'm going to be talking quite a bit about these two and the third one, Pluto, out there and their influence over the coming months, because these types of influences don't just flash in and flash out. These are heavy hitters, and the disruption that they can represent into human life is at a very fundamental, at a deep level. So that's a little introduction. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be carrying on in the days and weeks to come. And I pick up on the astrology, picking up on doing a reading of some astrological influences now and again when it strikes my fancy. Hope you like this, and talk to you soon.